Liverpool are the worst Premier League winners ever, is what rival fans are saying. And I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I've got the facts to back up that it is wrong. And everyone is just trying to do this thing of discrediting the season that Liverpool has. And I just do not like it whatsoever. Even as a rival fan, even as an Arsenal fan, I just want to see some fairness when we're analysing other clubs. So I'm going to be getting into all of that. But before I begin, if you are new here, as always, hit the subscribe, hit the like as well. It really does help the channel. But let's listen to this fan and have a listen to what he said regarding Liverpool's title season.
Now that the dust has settled, that we know that these guys are winning the Premier League, we need to rank them as Premier League winners in the last decade, because I think they're towards the bottom. The only team Liverpool can confidently say that they're better than in terms of winning the Premier League in the last 10 years is this team right here. Just Leicester. One of my delusional Liverpool fan friends have tried to argue with me that they might be better than Chelsea's team. I told him, bro, there's no way, bro. Costa, Hazard, Pedro, Kante, Matic, Moses, yo. And we're not even going to discuss the Man City teams. Complete mismatch. I'm not even going to get into it. Even the Liverpool team that won the title a few years back, even then there's no comparison. This team absolutely cooks the current one.
I cannot believe it. So in this guy's opinion, he says Liverpool are only better than Leicester in the last 10 years. So let's just get started. Liverpool this season, 30 games played, 22 wins, 7 draws and 1 defeat, with 73 points on the board with 8 games to go. So if we times 8 by 3, there's 24 more points to play for. So Liverpool could get a maximum of 97 points. 97 points. Do you know how ridiculous that is? If we look at Manchester City in the 23-24 season, this is one of the City teams, they had 91 points. So for Liverpool to do worse than this Manchester City team that finished on 91 points, they'd have to lose 2 games. Do I see Liverpool losing 2 more games this season? Absolutely not. A team that has already gone 30 games without a defeat is not going to suddenly lose 2 games towards the end of the season. And if they do, it's because they probably played all the kids. But I don't think Arne Slot is like that. He wants to be as competitive and win as many matches as possible. So that's already one myth debunked. Liverpool are on course to be a way better or have a way better season than Manchester City in 23-24. And you're saying this team is worse, is not even good enough to compete with any of the other winners except from Leicester? But that's not where we stop. Manchester City in 22-23 season was even worse. They got 89 points to finish off the season with 5 draws and 5 defeats. So in theory, Liverpool, again, 2 more losses and a draw, and they'd still have a better season than this Manchester City side. Okay, you may say, oh, numbers don't mean much, but they do. If you're going to say a team has had the worst season compared to the other winners of the Premier League, you need to take into account numbers. You've got to take into account statistics. And statistically this season, the underlying metrics have shown Liverpool are the best. Goal difference, the best in the league. The best in the league. Home record, the best in the league. Away record, the best in the league. Those metrics are enough to show that this Liverpool team are absolutely different gravy. They're absolutely different gravy. So this sort of thing that they're not good winners, it is a joke. Not even going to stop there. Manchester City in 2021, they won the title with 86 points. 86 points, guys. 6 defeats. Liverpool have 1. Liverpool would need to lose 5 more games to have as many defeats as this Manchester City side that is supposedly unbeatable, untouchable. They won the title by 12 points. The next best was 74. You know, in a less competitive league, this is one of the most competitive seasons ever. There's always people saying as well that this is one of the least competitive, boring seasons ever. No, Liverpool have just been so good that it's looked as if it's not competitive. But if you look across the league, it's so tight and so competitive. It really is. So that's already how many teams? That's 1 team, 2 teams, 3 teams that Liverpool are better than. Or going to be better than. I have no doubt Liverpool will have more points than all of these teams at the end of the season. I want you to come back to this video and I guarantee that's the case. Now let's get on to that Chelsea side. They had 93 points with 5 defeats. So Liverpool, again, 2 more defeats to equal the amount of defeats of this Chelsea side. And like I've said, Liverpool can get a maximum of 97 points. And do we see Liverpool losing another game? Not at all. I don't see it. Liverpool can have 3 draws and win the rest of their games and still finish on more points than this Chelsea side. It goes to show how good they are. It really, really does. It shocks me when people come out and they say Liverpool aren't as good as any other winner. Liverpool aren't, they're in the least competitive league ever. That sort of thing, it just doesn't sit right with me, because as an Arsenal fan, I have felt the quality of Liverpool. You don't know how many times I've sat on the TV watching a Liverpool game and been like, yeah, they're going to lose this one. They keep on churning out the wins, keep on winning in a convincing manner. I remember, oh my word, West Ham versus Liverpool at the London Stadium was probably the nail in the coffin that these guys are proper good. These guys are a fantastic team. They're going to be one of the best teams in the Premier League. How have they only lost just one game heading into that West Ham game? I think that was the one. I was like, Liverpool Football Club are seriously unreal. They're going to be one of the best winners of the Premier League. And I can see them hitting 97 points. And that's one of the worst? Leicester, I think, won the league on 86 or 81 points or something ridiculous like that. And you're saying Liverpool are only better than them when I've already shown you 4 teams that Liverpool are on course of being better than. It is one of the most laziest gimmicks ever. And this one as well, which has been doing the rounds too. Winning only the Premier League, guys. They're saying only the Premier League title. Wow. As an Arsenal fan, sometimes I see the media is very, very, very against us. But I put Liverpool in the same category as the media just putting us in this box and trying to downplay any sort of achievement. Even one of the guys that played for them, Michael Owen, you would expect him to support them maybe in the media. Of course, he went to Real Madrid. Of course, some Liverpool fans call him a snake. But he's coming out to say only winning the Premier League won't make Liverpool's season that good. And The Athletic, a very well-renowned source around football, put out an article to say Liverpool are only going to win the Premier League. Since when has only winning the Premier League been a bad thing? Just because Liverpool are doing it again? Never saw it with Manchester City. Well, okay, Manchester City won trophies alongside the Premier League, but they've got 115. No offense, I'm sorry if you're a City fan watching this. But I just can't believe that it is being downplayed by people that Liverpool haven't had a good enough season if they bring the Premier League in, and that they're one of the worst winners of the Premier League. I think it's just saltiness from people. People just don't like Liverpool running away with it in the manner they have. And you just have to put your hands up and say, congratulations, well done, because it is his first season. This is Arne Slot's first season managing Liverpool, and he's on course to be better than 4 Premier League sides. 4. So in the last decade, I've given you 4 separate title-winning teams, which Liverpool will be better than. Obviously, Liverpool fans can probably agree with the teams that got 97 points, the team that got 99 points or whatever it was. They are way better than the current Liverpool side. Those were alien teams. Them and Manchester City, those ones where they were like 2 points off City, 1 point off City, those were alien football sides. So good. So flawless. But to say this Liverpool side is one of the worst than the ones that I've given you examples of in this video, it is an absolute facade. It really, really is. And we need to give Arne Slot his flowers. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, peace.